Welcome back to the show, and I'm with Bobby from Ultimate Tax and Advisory. How are you, Bobby?
Very good, Mark. How are you?
I'm good. Look, I've been looking at some of the little ultimate bites of knowledge you put up on Facebook there, some of the top tips, and you were saying one of the people that we both follow is one of them is obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, he's been there, done that, and he's certainly got some really interesting rules about how he conducts his life and his business affairs. And you were saying you'd like to talk about them today and share them.
Definitely. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger has been an idol of mine ever since as a kid. For whatever reason it was, the movies and the charismatic personality of him.
Yes.
And I guess growing up, now being in business, really made his resonance of his, more importantly, his 6 rules of success come out to me in a much larger fashion.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd like to talk about today, just because he's a fantastic mentor for anybody going from nothing to something.
Yeah. And Arnold didn't he? I mean, I think he went to America and he didn't have any money when he went there.
Yes.
So, you know, he went there on some kind of scholarship into the gyms to do some bodybuilding.
Yes.
And I remember seeing a little bit of a video clip on him, and he said that everybody from around the gym came round to his flat. They had hardly any furniture, brought food and fed him and make sure he was looked after. And he said that was one of the things he realises that why he wanted to do these rules was one of his biggest goals is obviously to give back, to make sure he's helping other people. But what's his first rule of success, Bobby, that he actually talks about?
Number 1 rule is trust yourself.
Yes. And I guess in business, do you find when business people come to you guys that trust yourself is they have some doubts, but having you as almost as their pseudo partner?
Exactly what it is. People come to us and realise that, hey, I'm not in this alone. But more importantly, it's as you were saying, a pseudo partner. Sort of, we're effectively an employee of your business to help you. I guess if you're doubting yourself at all, let's look at why you're doubting you and whether it's a gut feeling or whether maybe it's something we shouldn't go through. So if the gut feeling is going good, trust yourself and let's get this strategy going forward.
And I think that's one of the things I like about you guys, and because you feel like you're in it with them and they feel the same thing, that's one of the reasons you brought the fixed fees in. So everyone knew where they were at, what they were doing, and you did bring in the consultancy arm into your business as well.
Consultancy is something which accountants or business advisors like to promote, but don't actually know how to do. So we've trained our staff and myself in terms of business advisory and strategy consulting to ensure that you make the best bang for your buck out of your business in the next 12 months, 24 months, 5 years, whatever your goal is. We like to help you achieve every single one of those goals.
One thing I do realise from yourselves that your vast client base of different business, you must see a huge variety of businesses, and it must give you that opportunity to see different ways of doing the same thing. Because so many of us just think, well, my way is the only way. It's the only way I've actually that I have knowledge on.
Yes. Well, business is business, Michael. As you know, you've been in the game for a lot longer than I have. But business is business. The models work in every single industry, regardless of what industry it is. So if you're thinking of a retail store comparing to a service industry, comparing it to, an online trading store, the models are the same. If you think of an idea, somebody else has already done it. 9 times out of 10, somebody's already done it.
True.
Which is why if you feel that you've got that idea and you're doubting yourself, trust yourself, but more importantly, do some research. And because the answers might already be there.
When they're trusting yourself, obviously there's that intuition, that gut feel. But I suppose by being able to talk to someone like yourself, you can actually do some financial modelling on it as well.
Exactly.
So that trust and that confidence gets better strengthened.
Exactly. We've actually got a few clients on board this week that are asking us for cash flow projections.
Right.
So they've got an idea. Will it work? So cool. They've got the idea. They've developed on it. By trusting themselves to work on it. But now they're looking at, will it actually work? So we're going through some financial models to see whether the cash flow is actually positive and when that positivity will come through, be it 1 month, 6 months, 12 months, before they can start growing their business even more so.
It's really interesting. And you were saying then about the different models, and there are so many different models. I know Arnold's rule number 2 is break the rules. And I was going, how does that work? And you said, no, I don't mean break tax rules, Michael.
Yes, definitely.
But I think you were saying to me that because of the different models that you see, you can pull things in from other areas that people can actually use that they may not have thought of or maybe not have tried before. That can give them a unique advantage in their marketplace.
Most definitely. By looking at outside the scope of what your traditional business model is, break some rules that the traditionalists have gone through. Be your own person effectively. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Just be your own person. And make sure that your strategies are in place with your core business values, the rules that you want to break to excel in business.
It really is that the way you talk is really about that authenticity, isn't it?
Yeah,
and having confidence. Interesting, you were saying to me just earlier that when you're saying that if you've got an idea, somebody else has probably already had it. And I guess that is what we tend to do in business, is to make ourselves unique. And the advantage is working with you, obviously, is to look what other people are doing, then bring their ideas to the table. So even though we may be a hairdresser or a cafe, we can bring other ideas from other businesses in that gives us a unique point of difference.
Exactly. For example, us here in Inglewood, Western Australia, just in the same block region, there's 5 accounting firms.
Wow.
So, this is not a business hub. This is just the outer CBD suburb.
Yeah.
But what makes us unique is us.
Yes.
Our social media, our website, just our content that we promote, and who we are as a team, and our core values.
Yeah.
So that's something which doesn't matter. You said, hit the nail on the head with hairdressers. Anybody can cut hair. If any hairdresser cuts their hair how you like it, you go there for the experience, the people, and what values they portray to their clients.
Wow. We'll take a short break and we're back with more of these golden rules for success that Arnold Schwarzenegger put out, but just seeing how you at Ultimate Tax and Advisory use them to help your clients grow.
Thanks, Michael.
We'll be right back.